Hi, I'm Alistair Weaver, and that is the ludicrously talented Rhys Counts. This is a Mustang Mach-E GT Performance. That is a Dodge Charger Daytona Scat Pack, otherwise known as the Dodge EV. This is a classic confrontation. It's Ford against Dodge. It's Mustang against Charger. Let's get on with it.
And here we go. Today we have the 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona Scat Pack with 670 horsepower and 627 pound-feet of torque. It's running on Goodyear Eagle F1 Supercar 3s. Oh, you saucy little devil. Going up against the 2024 Ford Mach-E GT Performance with 480 horsepower and 700 pound-feet of torque. It's running on Continental Cross Contact RXs. These two are going head-to-head on our Edmunds U-Drags track, which starts with a quarter-mile drag, then they hit the brakes, do a 180, and power back to start-finish. After the first run, we'll swap drivers and lanes and do it again. Look, we all love Edmunds U-Drags, right? Well, subscribe now and visit Edmunds.com, where you'll find all the info and inventory you need for a new or used car, including the famous Edmunds ratings. And if you're looking to sell, we'll even make you a cash offer for your car right meow.
So how are we setting up this car? Well, we're going into unbridled mode. We have the performance upgrade enabled, but what we're not using is unbridled extended. We spoke to the engineers responsible for this car. They tell us that in that mode, it actually holds back a bit the performance and designed for kind of heavy lapping of a circuit. So we've got that switched off. Everything else is on. There is no launch control, so we're just going to wait for the G of go and mash the throttle, and away we go.
I'm going to use the Dodge's launch control. It's super easy to set up. Going to put it in drag mode 2. Press the launch button, brake, and then accelerator, and then release the brake on go. The Dodge gets away pretty well, and it's got a lot of top end. It's just the braking and the turning where this thing really kind of slows down at the U-Drag track. So we'll see how it goes, but I think I've got high hopes for this one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, that Mustang is mighty quick off the line. But I think this Dodge has got more top end.
Oh man, he is a bit rubbish on the brakes there. Let's see if I can grab a bit back. He just doesn't want to put its power down very well.
Give it power shot down the straight, but I am gone.
That's where it's disappointing and where the Charger wins easily. So Rhys, I found this a little bit frustrating. I felt like, you know, we were neck and neck all the way down into the apex, and then this, as soon as I put my foot down to pull out the corner, he just didn't really want to go. It's a strange feeling. It just feels like the performance has gone a little bit.
Yeah, you certainly got off the line quicker than I did, and you were ahead for a little bit, but I feel like the Dodge has got a little more top end, and that really helps it on the way back. How did the Mach-E feel in the corner?
It's okay. I mean, this is not a performance car like we've come to know from the Tesla Model 3 Performance or the Hyundai Ioniq 5N. It kind of dives, which means the nose goes down under braking, rolls a little bit through the corner. So, you know, it feels more like a sort of swift SUV than it does a performance car. You know, I kind of feel like At least in this guy's time is catching up with it. There's more sophisticated, faster cars out there now.
This is certainly faster, but I would not call the Charger more sophisticated. It's quick, but it is not fun under braking. You just have to drive it very carefully and deliberately. It's not a sports car in the same way a lot of other modern coupes are. It still feels like a muscle car.
I have to say, when you're sort of watching it brake, it doesn't look good. It looks like you're kind of hanging on to it a little bit, which is not the feeling that you want when you're doing 100 and God knows what miles an hour into a heavy brake. Let's swap. I want to go in that Charger. Okay, so into the Charger. Instantly feels like a much bigger vehicle, because of course it is. This car is vast, and of course it weighs an enormous amount, 6,000 pounds. To give you some context, that's the same as a Ram 1500 Tungsten. That's the high-spec Ram truck on our very own scale. So you've got lots of power, but you've also got lots of mass, and certainly under braking and through the corners, you're very conscious of that. So what you have to do is drive this car more like a muscle car, be very kind of measured in your inputs, make sure it's pointing in the right direction before you unleash all those horses. But, you know, as we saw from race one, you should still have plenty to beat the Mustang. So I've got to keep it neat, keep it tidy, keep focused. I'm going to run exactly the same setup as Reese. So I'm in drag mode, I'm going to activate launch control, and then hang on for the ride. Okay, here we go.
Out of the Charger and into the Mach-E. Yeah, this got off the line quicker, but that Charger's just got more firepower, so I think it's gonna be the Charger. I hate to say it, and I don't like losing, but Unbridled will give us peak power and peak acceleration, and we've seen it is much quicker using that. So yeah, gonna floor it and go, and hope I can get him out of the hole.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Quicker off the line, but there he goes. The Charger is just so quick.
Here we go. Let's get this thing stopped. Whoa. Whoa, we really don't like that. And power boost button. This thing feels horrible under the braking.
Just not enough.
Well, I won, but it wasn't pretty. That was pretty scary on the braking. It moved a mile.
I was watching, and I was a little afraid for myself on that one, because the rear of that thing kicked out a little bit.
Well, I mean, I've personally probably done 30 races, maybe more. This is the only car that I've driven where I've had to correct it under braking, like properly apply opposite lock under braking.
That's not the place you want to be applying correction, is it?
It's really disconcerting, and I was quite pleased to gather it all up and still make the corner.
That's the thing. That Charger gets around the corner a lot quicker than this does. You can get on the power a lot sooner. Like you were saying, this doesn't feel like it's giving you everything. And I'm sure it is. It just feels slow compared to that Dodge.
Yeah, and I think we've figured out how to make this thing go fast, which is basically just to get it stopped, get it turned, get it stopped if you can, get it turned, get it pointing in the direction you want to go, and then unleash it all. And I was using the power shot as well, but I think I was already at full thrust, so I'm not sure that actually did anything. So yeah, you can make this thing go fast, but it feels like this is still a work in progress, not a finished car.
Well, wasn't that just fantastic? Here's the track conditions. And for the best numbers. 0 to 60 is a tie at 3.6 seconds. Quarter mile goes to the Dodge at 11.9 seconds at 120 miles an hour. Max cornering also goes to the Dodge, pulling 1.12 Gs. And the win goes to the Daytona Scat Pack with a time of 34.1 seconds at 130.7. For the official leaderboard, head on over to edmunds.com/U-Drags. The Charger was able to improve its time by 1/10, but still stays put in 28th. And the Mach-E GT Performance enters our leaderboard in 39th, with its best time of 35.9 at 115.8.
That's the first time in, I don't know, 30-something races that I've personally done that I've actually had to apply correction under braking. And of course, this is a 6,000-pound big vehicle. It's like correcting a truck under braking. It's not a fun feeling, you know. You get in race cars and it's all like, it's not a fun feeling. It was like correcting it because you felt like you were losing control. That's not a good feeling. And we made the corner, we won the race, but it just feels like there's still some work to do. Maybe there are problems with this car. We're going to take it away and investigate. But yeah, not great. And this just feels old now.
Yeah, it's fast though.
It's fast.
It is mighty fast. The Mustang gets away quicker, but the horsepower in the Dodge just reels it back in. But it is a lot of work to drive. It is a lot of work to stop. There's a lot of work to turn, and I just didn't have a lot of fun.
And the Mach-E is kind of a car that's now starting to show its age. We were talking in commentary, Tesla Model 3 Performance, Hyundai Ioniq 5N have just really raised the bar so much in the kind of performance class that it now feels still a nice car, as perhaps not in GT form. Great deals on them at the moment as well. We've still always had a soft spot for the Mach-E, but it is starting to show its age. So there you go, brand new Charger, aging Mach-E, neither of them quite getting it right, but still hopefully an entertaining race for you to see. Hey, this whole EV adventure is a learning curve every day. Thank you, Reese, for your epic driving.
Always.
And thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe to the channel. We'll be bringing you many more races and other great things. And of course, head to edmunds.com for all your car shopping needs. Thanks for watching. See you next time.